Welcome to the Board Game Snobs Podcast. Critically harsh reviews with a touch of class.
And go.
Looking good. You
Looking good?
Gobby.
You think so? I'm letting my beard grow out.
I noticed that. Why is it
And I want to shape it for a special occasion.
Gobby the Gray? I said that wrong. I was thinking of Gandalf. Why are you doing it?
Ian. Because I've been keeping it short. You know, since I don't have hair to, shape and
You're
change the
bald.
way I look, and all that
Yeah.
stuff, I figured I'd shape and let my beard grow out, cut it short, do like guys do with their head hair, but instead facial hair.
I know why you're doing it, and I don't blame you.
Why?
It's because of Lance.
Oh.
Lance has a beard. You have a beard.
And he
We all
bald.
have beards.
He's bald. Hey, Enrique.
Huh?
Enrique.
Oh, yeah, I am here.
Eating baby carrots?
Yeah.
So
I don't
Tina
know if
does
y'all
have a
can hear
visitor
that in the
today. Did
background,
we
but I
impose upon y'all,
apologize for
Tina?
nothing.
Hey,
It's okay to say yes.
hey, let's have
Okay.
let's not walk on each other. Let's each take turns speaking. Let's be a little more organized
Okay. I got you.
because let's not walk on each other speak because we're going to be talking about something very.
Wish I had my headphones.
We're going to be we just know
I
when I'm
left them.
talking, you're talking over me.
But you're always talking.
I know because I'm starting.
That's no.
All right, I'll try
That's
to
the
pause.
problem.
I'll try to pause. We're going to be talking about.
I have stuff to talk about too. Just FYI.
But we also-
we have plenty of emails. We got to catch up on.
We got tons of emails, but we're going to be talking about a movie we watched. Tina, did we watch? Tina was here too. Tina, we went and watched Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary.
Your son ruined it.
What'd he do?
Be-
The ending.
oh,
I swear, I'm gonna beat that child.
Daddy,
sorry.
Olivia.
This is how the movie ends. Just drown him next
Spoiler
time.
alerts for Project Hail Mary. By
First
the way.
off, quick review. It's great. Go see it. Gabby?
10 out of 10. I absolutely loved it.
Okay, that's
I laughed. I cried. It touched me in more ways than I've been touched in a long time.
Ricky.
You should probably word that better, but okay.
By a rock. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson's in it. Go ahead, Enrique.
I thought it was not
brother.
It's a genuinely good movie that I've not seen
So-
in like a good long time.
We're going to talk about other stuff, and then we'll get into our spoilers of Hail Mary and our deep thoughts. Deep thoughts on it. Do you have other things you want to speak about?
Well, they're on the table now.
Oh, your phone's way over there. We
Dadgummit.
tabled it.
Olivia,
Enrique,
thank you.
it's next to your goblet. Enrique gifted us goblets.
A rock goblet.
Rock goblets. I love this rock goblet.
I got 5.
You got. Wait a minute. This is important. You bought 5 rock goblets on your excursion to Hot Springs, Arkansas, to see
Yeah.
Harrington.
Thanks,
Who
Enrique.
Did you give the 5 rock goblets of power
Okay, well,
to?
the 5th is obviously mine,
Okay, You
but
get-
it's one of the shorter goblets.
Is it the goblet
Oh.
to rule all goblets?
it's the short
And
goblet,
then, so you
like
and
the bus.
you, Gabi, Stanley,
I'm
and
gonna
my
change my name
father.
to Goblet, by the way.
So you gave the 4. You gave this is beautiful. You gave the 4 rock goblets to the 4 most influential male figures in your life. It's
Yeah.
very touching. Your father, Bubba, myself, and Gabi. Whose goblet was the biggest?
Like the 4 of y'all's are equal in length, and mine is like shorter.
Okay, that makes
Like-
sense. It's very prophetic. I like that a lot. He gave himself the short end of the goblet. I appreciate this rock goblet, and it matches the aesthetic of my office, and I shall utilize it for something important.
I still think you can't drink out of it. because
You say with this, you kept warning me not to drink out of
well, because it doesn't have like
It's-
a protective coating.
Is it
Like,
marble?
it. It's marble. I'll drink from a rock.
I don't know what it is.
I
It didn't
appreciate
say
you
what
left
type of rock
I like
it
the
was.
price tag still on there.
Is it? Mine's not.
Oh, is it still on? I never took them off.
I think it's a price tag.
That's not a price tag. Mine doesn't have a price tag.
No. You mean the 25? Yeah, it's a price tag.
It's spared no expense.
But still, I mean, that's $100.
Man, just for
25 times 4, boom, that's math.
but is that's for the men in his life?
What about the ladies? What'd y'all get?
You don't have any ladies in your life. Here's the one thing I like
Aw.
about Enrique.
He's a
Enrique
giver.
always buys gifts for like we'll be somewhere. He said, "I gotta get Tina and Sierra something." He'll buy keychains. He's always, I gotta get my sister something. We'll be in Florida just doing a board game convention. I gotta bring them back something. It cracks me up.
Wish I had a brother that gave me stuff.
I've never, besides a hard time, I've never had my sisters gift me anything.
Gift you?
Gift me. They send
as
me
a
gifs.
GIF. They send you GIFs.
Send
They
me-
send me reels,
Send me memes.
memes, GIFs.
Dank memes. That's what I'm all about.
We had a listener, one of our old listeners, Rowan Schultens,
I know Roland Schultons.
from way back in the day. He popped up on YouTube and said, "I used to listen to y'all when I was in school." That's how long we've been.
Maybe it was at college.
That's how long we've been. I don't know.
When I was in the 5th grade.
Daddy,
Daddy, who are you
it's your
listening
son Jack. Anyway, shout out to Rowan. I'm trying to find his stinking. Oh yeah, there it is. I need to edit my stuff better.
to? Hey, Enrique, while he's finding this.
Did you know they found out who Banksy was?
Yeah, we
He
always
showed up.
No, we always
Did
knew,
you not know? Banksy's been found out. He's an
Guys.
old white man.
guys. They knew for
It's
a
very
long time
depressing.
who Banksy was. They kept it quiet for the best part, but everybody knew who Banksy was. They suspected it.
Is that because he worked at a bank?
No, he's a plant. He's a
plant.
He's a plant.
Floral.
Yeah.
Does
Banksy.
he use his pestles and pistols to paint
Oh,
his
what he
leaves?
uses. He does
his
a lot of
bud?
that.
Always on bud. What about Halsey? They got Banksy. They got Halsey. There's a singer named Halsey.
Is there?
City Halsey.
I'm
The
sorry.
Banksy?
I'm having a hard time paying attention. Enrique is folding up his money, his
Just
multiple
loads of
$1
cash.
bills into his magnetic wallet to the back of his phone while eating baby carrots. Where did you get those baby carrots? You pulled baby carrots out of your pocket.
No, they were in my hand, in my baby hands. If I could have a magical power, it would be to produce baby carrots out of my hand,
Fun fact.
or make my fingers where they're regenerative.
Fun fact. The same amount of pressure it takes to eat a carrot is the same amount of pressure it takes to bite off one of your fingers. Don't know if this is true, but that was on the first Jack Reacher movie.
Did you know
And that other Jack Reacher guy just beat somebody up.
that baby carrots are literally just real carrots cut down?
Yeah, they're not. There's no such thing as
Yeah,
baby
yeah, yeah.
carrots. They're
Some people
produced.
found that out and they were astonished.
I would be astonished. What if they just come up with? But here's the thing:
They
baby
thought
potatoes.
they were infant carrots.
Baby
I'm not gonna
potatoes.
lie, they look really sliced.
There
up.
are baby potatoes.
Yeah, those are legit. They're not mashed up potatoes that have been reconstitutioned
Well,
in a
neither are
smaller
baby
form.
carrots.
Yes, they are.
Baby carrots aren't reconstituted.
Yes, they are.
They're just cut short.
Mm.
Nah.
Wouldn't
No.
that be?
Is it like fiberboard or something?
I think that's what it is.
They make baby
I'm
carrots?
pretty sure they
I don't
do.
think so.
You Google that. Do they make
They're
baby carrots?
artificially
Producer
inseminated.
Tina.
That's a.
How do they make baby
no.
carrots? Our producer Tina.
Mommy and Daddy carrot get together.
Because I thought like in plants you could like.
I think it's just
determine
a normal
how-
carrot cut.
I'm going on a limb
Just
here.
saying.
I feel like if there's
Go out
certain-
on a route.
I'm not gonna lie. If you put it in certain conditions, I wouldn't see
Okay.
why you wouldn't be able to make baby carrots.
All of this doesn't matter because a terrible thing has happened.
What's-
Full-size mature carrot, often thinner varieties or misshapen ones, and cutting them into 2-inch segments.
Boom.
2-inch segments.
Cut
They shape them.
They shape them.
They have to
They run it through a
manufacture.
shaping machine.
Yeah.
What something terrible happened?
Chuck Norris died.
We already know about that.
Oh yeah.
That I know, but not since we podcasted.
Mm.
Don't worry, he's not.
Our
even-
last podcast, we mentioned him.
My fun fact: my mother posted a very touching tribute to my phone by texting me that her sensei had died. When my mother was 10 years old and lived in California, her grandmother put her in the Chuck Norris Defense Taekwondo class. It was
Amazing.
not taught by Chuck Norris. It was just a class that he sponsored and was like his, kind of like how brought to you by, because he was very popular, I guess, at the time, or was getting popular because he kept winning championships.
Mhm.
And my mother went through a class for 3 months as a 10-year-old. Then, when I'm born, and Chuck Norris, of course, I'm watching Walker, Texas Ranger, as any good Oklahoman and Texan does. My mother begins to tell me stories about how she trained at the Chuck Norris dojo. I thought for the longest time that my mother had been trained by
Chuck
the
Norris.
actual that was her actual sensei. Only upon his death do I find out that she's been living on a bed of lies, and now she has changed her story, like most old people do. The truth comes out, but no. But fun fact: my mom, 73 years old, she
Fun
can
fact.
still kick you right square in the head.
Roundhouse kick to the face.
I want to see that.
while wearing these bad boys.
She's good. She's good. She's tough.
Bow to your sensei.
Bow to your sensei. Face plant.
What's your favorite Chuck Norris movie?
You know what?
I know mine immediately.
Fun fact: I've never watched a Chuck Norris movie.
Well, if you do, fun fact, watch Lone
Delta
Wolf,
Force.
Lone Wolf McQuade.
Lone Wolf McQuade. Never heard of it.
That's my favorite one.
I have to watch.
He drives a Bronco out of the dirt, buried.
As one
It
could.
was awesome.
It helped OJ. It helped Chuck.
And then,
Broncos
of course,
are
all
coming
the
back.
Chuck Norris memes.
I love Chuck Norris.
what
memes.
kept him alive.
I wonder who started those. I
don't
wonder
know.
who the original. Who was the Banksy
Who's
of
the
the Chuck
original?
Norris? memes?
Chuck.
That's the
He
one
started
thing.
his own memes.
If I was a popular person, much more popular than I am now. No, I'm very popular now. But I would start a meme and begin my own meme that would like. That way you have control of said meme. Get ahead of it. You know what I mean? Get it? You know what I mean? That's actually a board game that my daughter loves, where you just have a picture and then you have to. It's like Cards Against Humanity. For some reason, Kaya thinks that's just an incredibly funny
Right.
game. But anyways,
Interesting.
emails.
I gotta. It's hard to
Emails.
hold a mic, look
Drink-
at my phone,
Drink from your goblet.
hold my goblet. We have all right. So for one, Jan Michael Vincent emailed us.
Yeah, I gotta finish my email to him. Hold on, Jan Michael.
Jan, he's writing you. He says, "Dear Gobby, dear Jerry, dear Enrique, always enjoying your shows.
Yay.
He does.
Thank you for all your work. This is work, he thinks.
This is work.
I
We
put in
It is
work.
work. I'm holding a goblet. I'm holding a mic. I'm balancing my phone precariously on my knee, all to produce this podcast for you.
She's
Somebody
got a
coming?
thing for you.
Is that for me? Oh, you're,
Yeah, for your drink.
Tina's a better producer. I'm so glad we fired Bubba.
you are a great
Bubba,
host.
Bubba never really produced for us. He comes on occasionally, but here at Tina's house,
He's like a surprise guest.
You said something about The Giver, and it made me think of that book in the movie
the giver.
where they like present everything. It's like, oh, everything's paradise.
I have not
but behind the scenes,
read that book, but Kaya read it and cried.
Everybody calls it like one of the first YA books, which I don't get.
But I don't know. Kaya's been into reading lately, which I'm greatly pleased in. The fact that she's actually got to a point to where she enjoys reading, and that just thrills me to death.
I started a book called Fantastic Land.
That sounds awful. Is that like it's like the Imagination Land?
It is
Imagination.
Lord of the Rings. No, wait. Lord of the Flies.
Ah,
Two very different shows. One is the fly of ultimate power. Gotta toss it into the.
the school bus calls for aid.
No, Lord of the Flies is basically Lord of the Flies in a roller coaster park if all the power goes out. It was highly acclaimed last year,
People
so that's
just
why I'm
go,
reading it.
just leave.
And it's written in interview form.
Oh, so like they're after the fact,
Yes.
kind of like World Z.
It's really good.
I like that
It's really
format
good. It's
where
called
they're
Fantastic Land.
just interviewing people after the fact and they're just telling the stories.
Yeah, it's done.
That's very good.
What has happened has happened.
That's I like that.
No, I just started.
Very nice.
Are you going to finish that?
Also, I'm still reading the Great
Or
China
using
Zoo about the dragons. It's Dragonasic Park, basically.
We're using that Coke to mix with the whiskey.
Oh, okay.
So
and
you
I
can
have
sip-
I have more
you-
whiskey in the
you
car.
Can,
just
you can
FYI.
sip that Coke if you like.
Um,
But you're a Dr. Pepper man.
but back to
I
Jan
am.
Michael Vincent. Here are two questions for you.
All right, let's listen to Jan Michael Vincent.
What are the
Okay.
top 5 no moments of your board gaming history, either in game or in the wider context of gaming?
N-O, as in something
NO.
I reject.
Like Darth Vader. No.
oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. I get
And
it.
what kind of no was it?
Ooh, I can't.
So it's like things for which they happened and you realize you screwed up.
Yeah.
Well, he says either in game or the wider context of gaming, like, no,
So
they're coming
it's
out with a
basically
brass
like-
Pittsburgh. Will it be any better?
Well, listen,
It's like a realization. It's like something is occurring
one
that you can't stop.
and you were all three with us. And so this is on all of our lists, was the game of Cooper's Island that we started that was being demoed at
Atrocious.
BGG. We sat down. Enrique fell asleep.
Literally.
Gabi lied to the poor guy who taught the game and said, I'm
I just
sorry.
beat you to the
My
punch."
wife grabbed his phone
Well, my wife's gone into labor.
and took off and looked us square in the eye and left me there while Enrique is asleep.
I don't
While this
remember
poor
this.
gentleman who taught us this game and was very much enjoying it, I was trying my best
he had been teaching the game for like 45
This
minutes.
guy loved it, and I suffered for that man. I've never seen him again.
I actively was becoming enraged that I was having to sit at this table and learn this horrific game.
How many years?
And I
ago
said,
was
I
that?
will not
It's a
stay
long
here.
time ago is when it
And
first
like a
came out.
man, I made up a lie and left.
The other no moment I had was one that I suffered alone. Was when in a very I think it was at the same convention. I sat down to play a card game. I think it was like that Through the Ages type card game. I can't remember the name of it. You won't remember it either because it came and gone. I absolutely hated it. But the guy that was going to teach it, and I sat down, I said, I have to be at the poker game that's taking place at BGG here in 30 minutes. I do not want to play a complete game. I just want to learn this, and you run me through the things. The guy says, all right. This lady that was from
right.
his board game group sits down. I assume she heard me say this. Me and him had an understanding. He taught the game, and as we're playing, I realize I'm looking at my watch, and I say up to the guy, okay, here, 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes here. I'm communicating with him. She's sitting right there, and I just assumed, and I made that mistake. When we get to the end, I'm like, okay, I got to go.
It makes a donkey out of you and me.
Threw a wall-eyed fit. And so bad. She
Girls,
Karened
am I right?
out so bad. And I hate to Karen say it because she may have been a Karen. She jumped up, angrily left. And when she left, the guy looked at me and said, she's in my board. He apologized to me. He says she's
For
in my
her outburst.
board game group. She does it all the time.
So do you feel responsible or do you think it was on her?
No, it was on me because
Oh,
I did
my
not
bad.
look at
My
her.
bad, Karen.
I did not look at her and say, by the way, I'm not playing this whole thing. I'm just learning this.
Oh.
But the look on his face when she sat down was one of,
Oh.
and he never spoke to her. He kept talking to
Here's
me.
Elizabeth.
I'm like, I think that might have been her name. And
bad.
I felt bad because one, he's apologizing to me, and two, it's like, no, I should have said something to her. And I felt bad because that was as crazy as her outburst was, which I'm not responsible for. I was the
She was a
catalyst
little bit
for it.
crazy.
We are not responsible for your
Crazy.
outbursts.
We are not responsible for my outbursts. That was another no moment.
Well, he wants our top 5, which would be hard to. That would require some forethought instead of just reading the email.
Well, I'm just thinking of all the horrific things. For instance, that Machi Koro game you made me play.
I mean, you can remember stuff. I cannot remember.
Let's
things.
see. That was awful. I also felt really bad in that 18XX game that you got involved with.
Ooh, that was a no from me.
Oh,
Because
you mean that?
that was a
what was
hard
it,
no.
train?
With Chad, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I tried to tell Gobby,
And that was
Don't
me,
play it.
fresh in the morning with my thinking cap on.
and he did not.
I
it was
still-
like a lot of math.
It was like
could
us and
not-
Chris, and
I could
Chad.
not, as Robert A. Heinlein says, grok it.
you did not grok it.
I did not grok
And I
it.
felt bad for you because I'm watched the life drain from your eyes,
I was,
and
and I was trying to like power through for everybody.
but it was
I was trying to be a real trooper.
it was truncated with the fact that me and Chad were having the time of our lives,
Y'all loved it.
and we were just sitting here.
And y'all are like barrening out each other.
We baroned each other hard. I baroned hard. Baron Harkonnen. Hard. And it's like you just, I knew you were hating it. And I felt genuinely bad because I wanted this to be decent for you.
And that's my terror of any lengthy game I've never played before. It's like, and especially if we sit down to start something I've never played. That was my concern going into Distilled when I learned it at the retreat. It's like, okay, this is like a 3-hour game, and I'm playing with 3 people I don't know. And I bought this game, so I want to learn it. I was terrified. What if this sucks?
Yeah.
Thankfully, it did not. But yeah, starting a game especially at a con where you feel compelled to finish it because you don't want to be that guy that makes Elizabeth storm off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, or you, where you just fake your wife's pregnancy.
Well, that was a. Were we supposed to play the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah,
teaching.
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad.
And we asked him to teach us this
That was
game.
horrific though.
That was absolutely horrific. Cooper's
couldn't do
Island, I will never forgive you.
Why does that
It was
CG
like
game.
45 minutes of teaching.
Capstone Games.
Cooper Island?
I probably okay. It may have felt like 45 minutes. It was probably unrealistically like 20 minutes.
The guy that was teaching it was very enthusiastic about it. He was not a great teacher, but you could tell he loved teaching and he loved this game, and so it made me excited to sit there and listen to all this until finally we started playing. And I go, this is awful, and I don't want to kill your vibe.
And also,
It's like you take a little kid.
it's a big game. Like
Yeah.
he was just kept like I can handle 3. Okay, this mechanism does this mechanism. But when you keep going for another 20 minutes on what everything, that's what Jerry does, and you teach the game. I don't understand it.
You have to
I
just-
have to start playing the game.
The best way to get Gabi to learn a game is to say, here's the objective. We're about to do this thing. I'll explain everything as we go. But here's the first step. And then there's the next step. And then here's the next. Because if you explain everything, the next thing he goes is, how do you begin? What do you do? It's like, no, just start it. Start
Not
playing
with
the
that
game.
voice though.
Yeah.
I
must
asked
have been,
very
like, knocked
I
out.
asked very
knocked out,
submissively and scared because Jerry barks at me. Especially if I ask something
I do have
I
that.
may have missed.
I do
because
have a drill
Oh,
sergeant.
in the-
bark.
He
in
does it all the time.
in
all
the
the time.
spiel of rules and instructions, I may have missed one. And then when I ask, I get barked at.
My bad.
What's funny is that he doesn't do it to me
I don't
as
do it.
often.
He doesn't
I-
do it to you.
I
It's
don't-
Only me.
Yeah,
Jerry
it's only
hates
ever
me.
you.
It's because I don't expect anything from you, Enrique. I expect Gabi. I have expectations of Gabi,
Yes.
I think
which should be reversed. It should actually
Why
be
do
the
it
complete
really should be
reverse.
reversed?
I should have
Why?
more expectations for you. You're
Why?
killing it lately. You brought me a goblet and have no expectations for Gabi.
Why?
It's because
Because you should have the skills necessary to be able to.
Ricky's
learn
on
the game.
fire.
You feel ganged up on that.
Well, first-
Always. It's
Well,
always,
no,
two,
it's just-
it's always 2 on 1. Tina, this is our board
I'm
game.
just saying, it's like
Enrique
it was
and
just-
Jerry
I
team up
gave
on
an
me.
explanation.
May I-
all right?
he's
It wasn't
explaining.
ganging up.
May I back up for a moment and say
Mansplaining.
that my barking comes from my drill sergeant father,
Enrique's flanning.
who the whole thing came from. If you ask a question about something that has already been clearly explained, you weren't listening. Interrupting and listening are the two most insulting things that you can do. And so I know. So it's like but here's the thing. I don't do it. If I have no expectations of the person and I just go, here's a party game. Da 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 da. It's fine. But
No
then there's
expectations.
sometimes
Like, me and you sat on the couch.
I've been reeling in my barking. I haven't been barking. I've been playing games with my kids.
Well,
Oh yeah, it's being redirected to his.
I've been
kids.
hating on my kids.
Yeah, it gets real bad sometimes.
Gabi's a lost cause, but Jack, I expect more
Oh
from you.
no, oh no, it's real bad with Jack, man.
Jack,
It's
listen.
absolutely.
Gabi's not going to be around forever.
Jack does not listen on the pickleball court.
doesn't listen at all. He doesn't.
It's just so
Oh my
funny.
god.
It's just,
Jack, I don't know if you're listening to this.
we'll tell
But
Jack not to push the team.
You're
and he's
pushing,
the team.
you're pushing us on the pickleball court.
Beat him.
You're pushing us.
It takes
Oh,
a
no.
village
Here's
to
the
raise
problem.
Oh,
kids.
here's the thing.
Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about Jack without Jack being.
Rag on
No,
him.
no,
I'm gonna tell
I'll,
him to his face.
Tell him to his face.
Jack?
yes, I'll troll him right now.
Yes, Daddy.
What can I do to improve
I-
on the pickleball court, Daddy?
You should listen
Your son has your competitiveness, but it's not tame.
paddle because you've never touched me with such great care.
That
Again, you should reward that.
You're going through the eye.
You
of the needle on
really
that
should
one.
reward
That
that.
was really good, though. I'm sorry. Oh,
I wish I had been shipped from China for you, Daddy.
We're gonna get canceled.
I got all my Timu paddles.
Our
Yes.
Kansas is about to
Yes.
be blacklisted.
Bye.
I played with my new one Wednesday.
Yeah.
Tore it up.
Yeah.
My serve has improved tremendously with it.
All right. Well,
Nobody cares about pickleball but us.
I know because we're middle-aged men.
Anyway, his second
I
question.
watched pickleball. I watched an official pickleball match.
have
at
you seen
Dairy
those
Queen.
memes? It's like the black community's like, we're just letting all the middle-aged white people get used to it before we take it over and dominate.
this is our game.
It's our
right
game
now.
now. Jan Michael Vincent also says, number 2, as I'm working in the field of drug addiction prevention,
Wow.
let's talk
Okay.
substances
What
here.
a downer.
What are your favorite downer and upper games?
How can I get my mood up?
Feel free
with
to
some of the
add other
drugs?
effects and substance classes, but I have a hard time thinking of a board game with hallucinating effects other than
Oh.
staring at Cosmic Frog for too long.
I love this question. First off, number one, working in drug prevention addiction thing, like we did that already. It was the DARE program here in America. Don't do drugs. And that lied to all of us because as a child,
It
I
didn't
thought
work.
that the people would be offering me free drugs. I've been offered free drugs one time in my
Once.
entire
I've been
life.
offered one time.
It was 6 months ago when I was in Rockwall, Colorado. I'm on business. I stopped at a gas station.
Colorado.
They sell weed.
I stopped at a gas station, getting gas, and the guy who's working the counter says, "Hey, man, you want some LSD?"
Did he say bra?
And I
Dang.
said, "Huh?" Listen,
Is that a new type of gasoline?
Looked at you and thought that you did LSD. And
that's what got me.
I think-
mean, like,
do you know?
You
like,
know
do
what,
I look like an LSD?
Jerry? I think you pale enough where you look like a druggie, but you a well established
It's like
druggie.
And I looked at him and I said, first off, I gave him the most autistic answer back. I said, "You mean Lysergic acid?" And he says, "Huh?" He says, "No, man, you want some LSD?"
Was that like the prescription name?
Yeah, that's what LSD
Oh,
stands
yeah.
for. And I said,
What's the D?
drug.
I don't know. D
But
for
Lysergic
drugs.
acid is the true serum drug. that they-
Lysergic? Is there a D in that?
No, I think LSD stands for something else. But that's
ludicrous.
ludicrous. And he's like, "No, I got," and then he completely offered me drugs. He's like, "No, I'm good." And
What about
part
a
of me-
microdose?
Part of me wanted to go, why? Why me? Like, why did you
Why not?
look at me and go like,
You know what? Good on him. Good on him for not typecasting.
I
you.
know, that was like a thing. This guy, he's like, this guy.
Meanwhile, the homeless man behind you, he ignored.
He ignored. The guy sitting there shaking. Man,
Well, he knew he didn't have.
Oh,
He knew you had money.
I wonder if he's got some black tar.
He's like, you're dressed sharply. You're in Colorado
this
with
guy,
a
this guy
nice
does.
coifed
This
haircut.
guy does LSD. I bet this guy likes
I
the
figured out
party.
what the D is, but I'm too illiterate to
Okay,
read
yeah,
that.
it's lysergic acid diethylamide.
Oh, the diethylamide's what we left out.
Yeah, I couldn't
You
say
got to
that.
get that diethylamide in there.
Diethylamide.
I couldn't say
So-
that. Save my life.
When I was
So let's
19 years old, a friend of mine graduated, and for some reason, his parents gave him a graduation trip to Panama City Beach. And
Panama City Beach.
and they let me and him and his brother, we're all like within our teens and 20s.
What type of gallivanting around did y'all do per se?
Thankfully, when I was 19 years old, I was straight as an arrow.
Oh,
I was presented with many a thing that I ignored.
oh.
I was a good man.
Mm.
And we were at the gas station, and a guy walks out of the gas station and says, "Hey, man, y'all want some weed?" I said, "No, sir. No, thank you, sir."
None of that wacky weed for me.
I held up my arm stiff, and I stop.
Weed is
Stop.
for losers.
Weed is for losers. I've seen my brain on drugs. I know what it does.
It's cracked.
It's like a cracked egg boiling in a pot. No, thank you. Now, I would say yes.
I need experiences.
Give it to me now.
I would-
Do you have an IV? Do you have anything stronger?
Ask homeless people for ibuprofen just to risk it. Here, take these. I'm pretty sure that
Yeah,
doesn't come
that
in a
is the
gummy.
only time I've ever been offered drugs.
Well,
But that may be a good thing. Maybe it's due to our environments we have created that we're not offered drugs on a constant basis. We have to say no.
we hang out with a bunch of squares.
I was a square.
L7s.
I was a square. I was
To get
an
back to
L7.
his question about games that are
Oh,
downers.
that's right. Games.
Yeah, I have to keep us on course, like a good host that I am. A game that's a downer. That would be a game that's, I would say, that kind of beats you down. To me, Robinson Crusoe is a very downer game. Like, it does get you.
Theme wise.
Not just theme wise, it's just hard. You're going to die. Games that are particularly difficult, like this War of Mine, that was a game that a lot of people had issues with because they hadn't played the video game or realized it had a lot of mature themes in it because you're a war refugee and you have to make, am I going to steal this bread from this guy and let him starve type decisions. So that was kind of a downer game. Upper games that make me excited. I tell you what, the most excited I'd ever seen anybody engage with a board game was Happy Salmon, and that was Bubba. Bubba played Happy Salmon.
It's in the name. Happy.
But no, he went ecstatic.
Happy Bubba.
Bubba was liking that Happy Salmon.
Happy Salmon is a smash hit everywhere it goes for a solid 10 minutes, and then everyone is sick of it.
Yeah, that's all you got. That's all you got.
Have you ever done the Silent Salmon?
Yes, I have done Silent Salmon.
Silent Salmon, I kind of like it better.
I do like Silent Salmon. I like that. I like to again have that dichotomy. Play a few rounds of the regular salmon,
Mhm. Then go silent.
salmon, and then to go silent, and then after that, everybody's warmed up. You're ready to do something else. It's good. I pronounce the L. I pronounce the L in Salmon.
You shouldn't.
I do it because that's my thing, and there's a lot of things that I do.
Some things you do, you
Olivia, our
shouldn't.
co-producer over here,
Like take drugs.
Anyways, let's get back to his answer. So upper games, games like that, games that make you really
All
excited.
party games are kind
All
of upper
party games. There are some hard Euros
Okay,
that I like.
speaking of which, not party games, but speaking of uppers, and we our Discord has made fun of us because we have teased, titillated
I like titillations.
our review of Rococo, yet we have never given it a review. We've talked about it. We've
Enrique?
circumvented it.
Remember that dress game I made you play where
Yeah.
you making dresses?
Yeah.
What would you rate it?
Oh, he goes, ooh.
That's the one where you decorated everything and forgot to make dresses.
Yeah, you went
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
decorations.
Because you
Yeah.
said
No breathing.
real men don't make dresses.
Well, because I was kind
Tell
of
that to
Yeah,
You weren't
I
as
was
Paul Thomas
bedazzling
Anderson.
everything.
You
man.
bedazzled a lot.
I don't know what it is.
did a hand thing.
I
It went,
thought-
he bedazzles.
I got you.
Bedazzles. Anyways, he did bedazzle. But what would
The
you rate
bedazzler
game?
was a thing back in the 80s.
It still is. I
90s?
bedazzle. I still bedazzle. Ricky?
I think it was like a probably a 7.
Okay, solid. Gabi?
I really, 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 really like it. It's that type of the game that clicks for me, much like Hamburg. I liked Hamburg in the same way. Like, I just love the rhythm and
cheese.
flow of it, and it's something I can grasp, unlike Cooper Island. I give it at least an 8.
I really like Rococo. The theme of it is one where you're just dressmakers in the Victorian era, and you are literally collecting the yarn and things to make certain dresses and then display said dresses out at the ball. So the theme is very odd for most people. A matter of fact,
But I love it.
there was a rumor a while back they were trying to retheme it to something more modern, like making
No.
cell phones or something weird.
Oh,
I really
Stop.
like when
Love
they
it.
have these odd, I don't say odd themes, very distinct themes that fit the mechanics. I don't care what it is. I like the theme of it is not going to turn me off. Like it's not. Oh yeah, it's one of those things of like, yeah, I really like the mechanics of it, of having these 3 cards. I like the deck building aspect of it, which is very light, but also the one rub I had in the game when I first played it was you choose the cards you want to use, the 3 cards you want from your hand, and then you use them. They're in the discard pile. That to me was something very interesting. You didn't just shuffle a deck and then randomly draw up 3. No, you got to look at all the cards that you had available that weren't in your discard, take 3 and use them. Why nobody else uses that mechanic?
it's good.
That's very simple. It takes the randomness out of it. And it's just very like, oh yeah, it keeps me from having a bad hand because I picked these losers.
Although you did really. Well, I mean,
Yeah, you
they're
did.
all from the basic
Yeah.
deck, and then it's a deck builder.
You pick those losers and you buy other cards and you add to them. You can cut cards out. It has all the trappings of a regular deck builder, but it just modifies it just enough to be like, oh yeah, you can tell in this game that more than likely they had the normal standard deck builder aspect to it. A buy cards, cut cards out, randomly shuffle, draw them up. And somebody went, you know what? This is more tactile. Let's make this more Euro. Let's just draw them up, let you choose them. I love Rococo.
I absolutely love it.
Also, shout out to the owner of Eagle Griffin Games for sending me that Three Musketeer card games.
Sued.
Sued. He sent me that card game. I've been playing that with my kids. My kids love that goofy game.
You know what game we were sent, and I never showed it to you because you haven't been over since, was Tacta.
Never heard of it.
You're supposed to it's on BGA now, and you line up. It's basically a small deck of cards, and you line them up according to their lines in a certain way.
Tacta.
It was nothing that me and you would ever really care for, but
I want to play it.
I'll show it to
I'm
you.
all about it.
But yeah, Rococo, Mr. Cheeves, he was the one that really wanted.
Tell Mr.
It's
Chiefs.
just
It's great.
I like the theme. It reminded me,
I have
maybe just because of the era, like the not Sherlock. Good Lord, Shakespeare. Remember
Yeah.
Shakespeare?
I remember Shakespeare.
Like producing a play. I like
Loved
that's
it.
an unusual thing.
That's a Grail game that I sold that I regret ever selling.
You shouldn't have sold it.
Well, you told me you didn't like it.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did. You look back at our
We
old
had that
podcasts.
in our
You can
podcast.
look at our podcast. And you
I
can
don't
listen
look.
back.
I won't look at it, but I'll listen to
You
it.
can. FYI,
Unless it's
I have
transcripted.
played both the deluxe edition, newest edition of Rococo. The one we played was the old edition. I don't care. They're both fire. I paid $25 for the old edition.
The dresses are beautiful in all
It's
of them.
all, of course, there's premium. If you want to pay $125, go ahead and get after it. Eagle Griffin makes some excellent renditions of it. Anyways, let's get to talking about Hail Mary.
Projection Hail Mary.
Project.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. Enrique, I am so interested in hearing your thoughts on Hail Mary.
It was just
Brief overall consensus.
well, okay. The intro.
No, not intro.
What do you mean not the intro?
I want you to go into painful detail. Everything.
Brief overall.
Recount.
Just.
Don't ruin it.
Ju-
Oh
yeah.
my God, we're about
Well,
to
we're
ruin it.
going to
Oh.
ruin it.
We're going to ruin it, Olivia.
Come on.
I thought you
Dang it.
said that our co-producer here. I thought my son ruined it for you already.
He did.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'm going to talk about the book and the comparison of the book to the movie as well.
Okay. Well, I won't talk about scenes. I'll just talk about feelings. Then.
Give me your feelings.
Give me your feelings. That's what we love to talk about most. is
I
our
like
Because
feelings.
this was a feeling movie for me.
Did you cry?
I was
Did you
about
get-
to. Like, Jerry, you know
Like
how
Chris
long?
Cross, you was about to.
Jerry, you know how long I've had, like, where I had
Pent up
to
emotions?
actually get up from my seat and then start just getting like a praying stand. It's like, oh my god.
Well, I had read the book, and so while I'm listening to this, and like my daughter's tearing up and crying,
dadgummit,
and I'm
I
like,
meant to ask you to bring me the book.
yeah, okay, I'll bring it to you. But the
Well, because I gave it to Jerry.
yeah, he gave me the book.
I just want it back because Sade wants to read it now.
Yeah, it's okay. The thing on the show, first off, I'm going to delve off here from the things about the book that's different from the movies, and I have one problem with the whole movie.
Okay.
That's not a plot hole. It is a plot hole to me. So this is spoilers for the show. If you haven't watched it, go cut us off and go watch the show. FYI, but it doesn't matter. Even if it's spoiled for you, it's still a great show. Olivia, you just need to watch it because you'll cry.
It's so amazing.
So when they're getting
I'm
ready,
glad Enrique's.
It's so good.
it does the Jason Bourne thing of I don't remember anything and I have to remember what's going on. So Ryan Gosling's character is remembering things until finally at the end of the movie, he kind of realizes he got thrown on this mission against his will. He is not some brave, intrepid person. When the other astronauts had died previously and they needed a third person to go on this mission, they go, "We need you to go." And he goes, "Nah, son, I'm not doing it." And they go, "No, we're gonna sedate you and
That's
put you
an
on it."
excellent scene as well.
And
I get in there.
now
he
here's
literally takes off running.
here's yeah
I was waiting for him to go
So
to the
good.
ceiling fan.
yeah here's the problem with that scene. One,
Oh.
I think the comical aspect of it loses a lot of it. But here's the thing. In the book, first off, the plot hole. You cannot tell me billions of humans that Ryan Gosling is the only one they can send in that moment in the movie. That's my first thought. Here's how the book fixes it. Right away, when they're going over who they're going to send and everything, they realize we can't put people in a ship and let them travel for 11 years because they'll kill each other because they've done tests. And typically, like 100 days in close proximity, people start going at each other. They can't handle it. They will not be able to handle it for years. And so this idea of let's have a robot take care of you while you're in a coma, yada, yada, yada. So they start trying to figure out how can they put people in comas for a decade at a time. And that's where the problem arose. And the way the book puts it,
Rizid.
the way the book puts it is is a gene that people possess that only a certain amount of people have that makes them resistant to comas. That makes them to where they are not going to die from being in a prolonged coma-like state. And so it was like 1 out of every so many hundreds of thousands. And so it was a very minute number. So that limited the number of the astronauts. So their astronauts pool was very, very small of who could go into this coma. And so the people that they had, that they tested, that said, you have this gene, it's still dangerous. You're probably going to die in the coma anyways, but you got the best chance. That's why the 2 other astronauts died anyways in the show.
He doesn't answer that in the book.
I thought that
He does?
whatever they dosed
'Cause he said he was gonna-
Gosling with.
What do you mean he doesn't answer it in the book?
I don't think he answered it in the book.
What do you mean? Answered what? What question are
What
you
you
asking?
just see how he gets angry.
I didn't ask a
See
question.
That? See that? See, that's
What
he does.
question?
Look how angry he is.
But answer my what question?
I don't think that's how the other two astronauts died. Is because of the gene.
I didn't say that. I said
Okay.
they had the gene, but they died anyways.
Okay,
He has the gene,
I misinterpreted.
and so thus that's why.
Sorry.
Well,
Yes. All
pay
right.
attention.
All right.
That's why they
He
made
gets
it.
so passionate.
So I know I'm passionate about it because it's a good movie, and it was a plot
You know
point
what?
that
Pause.
did not need
Can I
to
pause?
be. Wait a minute. No, I'm explaining
Okay,
a thing.
You've been talking for 5 minutes.
It's
All right,
a
go
plot
ahead. Jeez.
point that should have been left in the movie. That upsets me great.
No, because he's going to make the sequel about it. He's already said that.
Sequel about what?
That.
About what?
What happened to the other two astronauts?
No, I don't know. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't care about the other astronauts.
The gene thing.
I don't care about the other two astronauts. I'm saying the fact that they left that out.
They're going to put it in the sequel.
They're not what sequel?
Oh my God.
No, I'm
Sorry, I'm on the socials. I know what's going on.
I'm talking about the fact that they did not leave that in. That's why they had to send Ryan Gosling.
Well, they made it different because they were like, no, you've been here the whole time. You know everything that's going
That's
on. You
stupid.
discovered the astrophage.
Stupid reasoning.
All right, whatever.
And
Here's what I like.
and it makes the movie weird because all of a sudden this guy who has no exosuit training,
No.
none of that mess.
Well, that's true. I got you.
Yeah.
That's the whole. That's the whole leave your.
Whatever they dosed him with allowed him to be able to live and make it through out of the coma.
No, it was because he had the coma gene.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's
The book does it
it's
a lot
critical,
better.
but they said that he was going to address that in a potential sequel to make
Potential.
which I
I don't
don't
like
think
that.
the movie needs a sequel.
Doesn't
No
need it.
movie that is this quality. Okay, first of all,
It needs an animated series with the
you
Rock.
said it's a great movie.
It's not a 10.
The Rock. and
You said
Rocky.
it's a great movie. And you don't have to be this guy. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, it didn't have death, destruction.
No,
and
no,
it's
no. I'm not
miserable
being that
and
guy.
all
I'm
that
saying
stuff.
it's not a 10.
Here's the thing.
It's a
It
great.
is a 10.
No, it's not a 10.
It is a 10.
No, it's not.
It is a 10.
No, it's not.
Me and Enrique agree.
Enrique said it was a 7.
No, he said that about
That's funny.
Rococo.
That's funny.
I'm not seriously paying attention. Go ahead.
So this is as I've said, and it makes me very happy that I don't have to sit here and argue with you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's a great movie.
Thank you.
Why are you not?
I just,
Is it just
here's
that-
the thing with Jerry, and he shares the Dan gene. Speaking of genes,
Dan.
I
Gene.
messaged Dan.
Hey.
I said, go see Project Mary because Dan's always talking about he doesn't like all the dark movies.
Yeah.
He likes family movies. He likes things that
Great
are
family
happy
movie.
and upbuilding. I said, you should go see Project Mary. He said, no. I said, why not? I'm not going to watch that. I'm not going to watch The Wire. I'm not going to watch that. I'm not going to watch The Wire. And I'm
What's
not
The
going to watch Dungeon Chronicle
Oh. Why is he being?
because everyone recommends it.
Oh. He's doing that.
So
thing.
he doesn't want to go see something that's ultra positive, happy, makes you feel good.
It is very
because
good. I felt
everyone says it's good. Like, what's your reasoning, Dan?
good. Dan.
But
Well,
you're kind of like that.
no, I'm not
you
like
in
that.
general, if everyone likes it, you're opposed. You're
No.
a hipster.
No, I'm not a hipster.
You're a hipster.
I'm not opposed to anything that's good. I'm just saying that
You're opposed to things everyone else likes. We had this conversation 3 podcasts ago about like you're like why do you like this?
yeah. Why do you
I don't
it?
like it. Why do you like it?
Yeah.
When everyone likes it.
Well, I like this one. I don't think it's a 10.
No,
What gives it not a 10?
Here's
Is it just because of the
it's
plot
not
hole?
dark enough.
No,
No,
it has nothing to do with the darkness.
No.
It has
What?
nothing to do with the
It-
darkness.
I don't
Plot
think
holes.
like even if it was dark, it still had that like
Yes.
entire
Ryan
entire
alone
feeling.
makes it a 10.
So, number
Am I
one,
right, girls?
the one
high
thing-
fives, high fives.
The thing that I didn't like, of course, that little snippet there of the plot holes.
I'm way too enthusiastic about Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
There's a lot.
He is gorgeous.
There's a lot that the book did better in terms of that. Of course, everybody who likes the book is going to be upset about the movie about it dumbing down the science. I don't care. That's what movies have
No,
to do.
To me, that's what
That's what-
Jeff Hatch said in our Facebook group.
That's what you have to do.
You have to. Nobody wants to hear about the 10 times they failed. Like when they did the scooping off of the planet
Uh-huh.
at the very end. I'm so happy they didn't do it like the book because that drained me in the book.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, yes, you failed again and again and
Yeah.
again. It wore me out. But you have to do that
Yeah.
to streamline it into a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing like Jurassic Park. They explained all the DNA things with a little cartoon. It's like, here you go, watch this cartoon. That's so I don't mind the whole science thing behind it being dumbed down, whatever. I don't care because Andy Weir's a very technical writer, anyways. That's his stick. Great job at that.
Shtick.
The thing, but here's the thing about this movie. One, it's a great movie. It's a positive movie. It's upbuilding. It's got all the stuff. Now the movie's a 9. The soundtrack on it is a 10.
Oh yeah, phenomenal.
Absolutely.
It's great.
And Gobby's not even paying attention. Absolutely, that's the 10 that you missed.
Sorry, what was it?
The 10, which is the soundtrack.
It was really good.
So Daniel Pemberton.
The soundtrack was incredible.
Daniel Pemberton is a
Also, Harry Styles song.
Well, Daniel Pemberton does this. It's like techno type experimental composer, and so he takes stuff and goes, "We're going to use this old music, and then we're going to do this thing, and then on this thing." And this movie had a lot of inspiration from Space Odyssey. If you watch 2001: Space Odyssey, they stole scenes right straight from it, which is great. Anytime that you can show an homage to something that's amazing, and this generation has not watched, go ahead. Nobody's watched 2001.
Have you seen 2001?
Are you seriously asking me that question? Yes.
I have not, and I have no desire to because I've tried watching it like 3 times, and it's so freaking slow and boring.
He used to have a movie podcast. But
See, that's the snob in you.
That's the snob. That is.
I'm not going to watch.
That is the snob.
However, I will say,
Stanley
also
Kubrick.
for a long time did
Fake
not
the
watch.
Landing.
Also for a long time did not. My things change.
Here's the thing. We used to have, just off the top of my head, 4 or 5 movies a year that were Project Hail Marys. Every year. If you were a moviegoer back in the 90s or the 80s or anything like that.
1985?
This the best, yes.
Back to the Future. I mean, there's
like literally the best. So we used to have this. Even in the early 2000s, we had this. We had movies that were not remakes, that weren't some weird IP that just came out. And I'm not talking about the indie movies. I'm talking about mainstream, everybody go to the movie theater. I'm not talking about rom-coms or comedies. I'm talking about
ETs.
the generic action adventure movies that would come out. We had a Hail Mary, 2 or 3 or 4 of them every single year. The reason everybody's acting like Hail Mary is a 10 is because you haven't had that in like 5 or 6 years. This movie is so good. It's good, but it ain't nothing special in comparison to what we used to have. We haven't had it in so long, which is why everybody is freaking out going, this is the greatest thing ever.
You don't have to do that voice.
It's good. What?
That's good.
I can do whatever thing.
You
but
can.
people are freaking
Don't get
out
angry
because
about it.
they have been, I'm mad because we've been deprived of decent movies for
Hollywood.
so long
Thank you.
that now when they send this out, everybody's going, this is the greatest thing ever made. It's because we haven't had anything in 5 years.
But they're attributing the same feeling to this movie as they did Superman, which is the hopeful thing.
Yeah, which is great.
Superman sucked. It was not funny.
I did not
think it was good.
I did not enjoy Superman.
It had aspects to it that I liked, but Project Hail Mary delivered all the things I wanted from Superman emotion-wise.
Right.
Like Enrique said. Just the feelings is good. It's funny. You laugh. You cry. Her singing the karaoke with the Harry Styles song. I was like, ooh, it just has all the feelings you want that Steven Spielberg used to give us.
Well, he's trying. He's doing the disclosure day.
That looks really dark, weirdly.
No, it's going to be disclosure. They're going to talk to us about aliens and such. It'll be fine. Steven knows what he's doing. I don't know if the new Steven does. But no. So back to my whole rant about that.
But here's the thing, folks, special effects wise, 10. Right?
Oh, the practical effects? Absolutely.
Rocky was practical, a lot of him.
Absolutely.
Special effects, 10.
Yeah.
Music, 10.
Absolutely.
Acting, 10.
Yeah.
A 10.
They killed it.
Ryan Gosling, 20 out of 10, am I right?
I've been a Ryan Gosling fan since back in when I watched, there's been movies where
I've been a Ryan Gosling fan since. Yeah, he was looked pretty hairy there for a
When
second.
when Rylan, that's Rylan Grace. Which first off, the cheesiness of having Hail Mary and God's grace, and he finds the rock, like all the Christian kind of analogistic type stuff, which is fine in writing and movies. I don't care about that.
Quick, Project Hail Mary v. Martian.
Oh, I enjoyed Hail Mary. Well, here's the thing. The Martian is a much better movie. I think objectively, if you look at it from all the technical side of it, The Martian is a much better movie. It's a much better book. But
I enjoyed the book The Martian way better than
in
Project
terms of actual emotions and feel goods and what it's going for. Hail Mary. I prefer Hail Mary
Yes.
over it simply because of the fact that it turned into a Pixar movie halfway through, as does the book, because Andy Weir.
The book at that point was that was an amazing twist that nobody
Correct.
saw in
Yeah.
the book, and it
And the trailer
irritated
halfway
everyone
ruined
that
it.
the trailer showed that in the beginning.
Yeah, I hated that. That was
Like,
a stupid movie.
That was like the biggest twist in the book was, oh, here's an alien that's a rock.
But here's the thing: the first page of the book, where he wakes up with a tube up his butt and doesn't know where he's at, I go, "Oh, aliens!" And then finds out, "Oh no, he's on a spaceship." So in the book, it like takes 30 pages of him to finally figure out, "Oh, I'm in space," and realize what's going on. And then like page 100, when the aliens show up, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I knew there's going to be aliens."
I didn't expect that. But the book, The Martian, made me more emotional, especially when he's launching from Mars at the very end of the book.
Mhm.
I don't cry at reading books. I cried reading that. Project Hail Mary, I didn't cry reading the book. They were both reversed. I preferred the book over the movie,
Mhm.
The Martian. I prefer the movie over the book, Project Hail Mary.
Well, I think in just terms of ranking the movies and the books, I would put Hail Mary over them in terms of the one. Andy Weir does a good job at writing snarky characters.
Yeah.
He does, and even he has said that he's not a good character writer. He's done.
I want to
interviews.
see him write in a different voice.
Well, then read Artemis. He does a strong female lead. Well, that I think that here's the thing. Everything I've read about that is that if that had been released first, it wouldn't have been panned. People wouldn't have hated on it. The problem is he released his magnum opus first, which The Martian was sold on Amazon for 99 cents. He self-published that stupid thing.
So I was going to say, have those been his only 3 books?
Those are his only 3 books that have been published.
You know, that's pretty good when
Well,
2 of your 3 books
so
have
Andy
been made
Weir.
into movies.
Andy Weir is just Andy Weir is just a self-published dude.
Artemis.
Now, Andy Weir was just a self-published dude that the only reason he stuck his book on Amazon, it was on a website for free, is that people wanted an e-reader, and he didn't know how to get it to make it easy. So he's like, I'll just self-publish on Amazon. And Amazon makes you sell a book. They don't want you selling it for free because of the Kindles. They sell it for $1. You have to sell it for $1. So he sold it for $1, and he gets 30 cents from everything that got bought. And so what happened is that when he put it on Amazon, all of his people who had been reading it, who is trying to give him money, the story went, is that, okay, we'll just go buy your book from Amazon. It drove it up in the ranks. It got attention. More people started buying it. And next thing you know, he's getting a phone call going, hey, we should publish this, and we're going to buy a movie right from you. And they just buy the option to make a movie. And he said that they do that on every book. Don't get excited. Nobody's ever going to make your book a movie. And the next thing he knows, he says Ridley Scott and Matt Damon is like, yeah, we're going to make this. And he says, next thing you know, there's an Oscar. And he says, all of a sudden, I'm a writer. And he was a computer programmer. He's a software engineer. He's like, I didn't realize that I'm supposed to be a writer now. He says, and all of a sudden, here this happens. And he just writes dumb sci-fi stuff. That's just, and so when I read Hail Mary, it reads like this should have been a Pixar movie, kids show. And it's like, this is very upbuilding, very da-da-da-da-da. And then as soon as they announced it, and it has Ryan Gosling in it, I'm in. Because he does slapstick comedy. He does the facial, he does the dialogue. The thing about this movie that is very distinct, the camera angles, the lighting, the dialogue is like nothing that you will see in modern movies, because the writing on all these other movies are always back. It's always, you say your line, then you say your line, and then you say, it doesn't sound organic. Ryan Gosling is one of the easiest organic back and forth things going on. Like Carl, this little guy in the movie, is not in this book. Carl's not in the book. that whole going to the hardware store and doing all this, beautiful. The whole Rocky thing with the Rock, that right there is $1 billion thing right there. They could sell kid toys of Rocky forever. Rocky could have his
If they
own movie.
if they ever make a plushie for Rocky,
Absolutely.
I'm getting the plushie.
Absolutely. The music
Amaze.
that Daniel Pemberton
Bad.
killed it.
My eating is beautiful.
Yeah. Just today, Jack was going on about something that he was irritated about, and I said, "Words of encouragement." Walked away. Words of encouragement. It's like that. So it has that. You could tell that the people who read that book and went, "Man, this is going to be hard to put the film because it's going to be so." One, we're dumbing down the science. It's not hard sci-fi, but the only thing that's going to save us if we make this very, very positive, emotional, and positive, which means we can't kill the dog. You never kill the dog. That's what Rocky is. You don't kill this thing off. Whenever you have these Marlo and Me type movies or whatever, it's a romance type
Not
thing.
everything is Marlo. Marlo and Me.
I'm making the call back. I'm a genius. What do I say?
That's accidental.
No, it's not.
You're an accidental genius.
No, I
No.
had this plotted.
You
Anyway.
did not.
Thank you for hey, listen, stay with me now. So, but also, like they even added happier themes. So, like in the book, one of the things that goes on is that once Grace finds out that he was forced upon this, he has a lot of ire towards was it Strife? The woman, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. The woman that was over the project, and in the book, it's pretty well. It's there. He's irritated about the fact that she put him on this thing. He has a lot of ire towards her. Not the case in the movie. They cut that out. She's not real even shown again in the movie, in the book. In the movie, it makes sure, yes, she's alive. She's there. She's got his messages. Same thing with him having a chance to go back to Earth. Not in the book. In the movie, there. It's like, oh, go back. There was one other line that they cut from the book, which was like basically Rocky telling him, hey, you saved Earth. Like, for sure, we figured it out. Your probes made it. The Beatles made it type thing. And in the book, he never goes onto his ship. Again, they did a lot of artistic design of going in and wanting to show this. This show's 2.5 hours long. A lot of it was just visual, look what we did, and which was just spot on what exactly that you want to see in a movie theater. And so, yeah, they took bits and pieces out of the book to make it more positive, laid it on thick, and went, we're going to make a very positive, happy-go-lucky story that's going to be emotional, and there you go.
You think Dune 3 will make you feel the same way?
No, because Dune 3 is a completely different movie. I mean, what you mean first off, I'll tell you
I'm
right,
concerned about Dune 3.
I'm not concerned at all.
Because I didn't read the book. I read the first book. I didn't read Messiah.
And they're not going to be concerned at all. Here's what's going to happen. Dune 3.
But I believe in Denis.
Dune 3 will objectively be a better movie. You're not going to come out of that feeling
I agree.
great.
I concur.
Because Denis Villeneuve is going to knock it out of the park because he already said this is going to be an action-packed.
It's more
This
epic.
is space jihad. It's not epic. No, he no. It's
do you
not.
mean?
I'm not. When you say it's going to be epic, the Dune series as
you
a
can't
whole.
tell me what's not or going to be epic. I
Yes.
think it's going to be epic.
No. I'm not saying in
The
terms.
first two movies were epic. Why wouldn't the third one be?
I'm saying that the tone of each movie has been different, and he's even said that this last one has to be an action-packed one. Like he's purposely, this is space jihad. This is the ending of it. There's a reason why he's going this route, and even he's playing with a timeline. So there's a lot of Dune purists out there that aren't going to be pleased with what he's doing with the timeline of it. But either way, plus people are going to be freaked out because what's his name's back? You got Mason Momoa, Marlo Momoa's back.
He's back.
He's a
again.
ghost.
He's in the. Did you not? Oh, you didn't
He's
read
a
the books.
clone.
He's a golem.
Yeah. Ghost. Gollum.
No, he's not
clone.
a ghost.
They're all
No,
the same.
all those things are not the same in
They're all
any
the
way.
same.
No, they're not.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. Enrique, that's this type of ignorance. What did you like about the movie?
It was mainly the visuals. It was just
appreciate the visuals.
It was just, especially with the ship configuring
Yeah,
into a
The centrifuge.
the center.
You spin around and get grabbed.
Yeah, that was fun. And when they were just spinning together to create the force for the tunnel, so they could he could be able to walk through the tunnel.
Oh, first
The
off,
was
scene
fun.
where he was on the spacewalking
Mm-hmm.
and the red and
That's
Oh, yeah,
that's a
that was
2001
great.
Space Odyssey. So
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I'm having a moment.
That was beautiful.
First off, well, we'll just recap the whole show. So he wakes up.
He's like,
Sorry.
he's in his sleeping bag, like caterpillar.
Yeah.
He's just like,
It's so comical right off the bat.
Yeah.
and he just falls off,
Yeah, somebody said this in another podcast. How
and he's just trying to
Enrique
crawl
is
away.
literally reenacting this
He's
movie. So I gotta film it now. Okay.
This is exactly what happened.
So somebody said this in another podcast, and it made me think. They said if this was 10 years ago, you know who would have been Ryan Gosling?
Who?
Tom Hanks.
Oh, absolutely. This is a Tom Hanks movie.
Castaway.
This is Tom Hanks movie.
It was a Tom Hanks
when
movie.
we walked out of the movie theater, I said this was. I said the Rock. I forgot.
Dwayne Johnson.
I said the Rock. I made the Dwayne Johnson joke, but I said, but this was just Wilson.
Yeah, it was.
This is Wilson.
Tom Hanks.
A talking
Except-
Wilson.
Except I
What'd you
appreciate.
say?
It's talking Wilson.
Talking Wilson.
I'm glad that they went the route of going. This movie could have been very serious.
That's what
They
should
even
named
in
it.
the book, they nuke the Antarctic to have greenhouse gases. They do a lot of stuff that like try to up the ante on things. They removed all that and said, no, we're trying to keep this upbuilt. It's 2.5 hours long anyways. And the show, this is where you reap the dividends of having a movie that sets the tone, and you keep the tone, and you know what tone that you want for the audience. And so they walk in going, what is this going to be? I took my kids to see this show, and the kid's like, I don't know what this is going about. I was like, you're going to love this movie. Trust me, I read the book. You're going to love this movie. Oh, it's about space. I'm watching my clock because I always do this in a movie, like when the hour mark is, when the half hour is, what it is, what's coming up. I'm looking at my watch. 45 minutes in, here comes the aliens. I'm looking at my kids, and kids are already just like, now they're locked in. My kids won't stop talking about this movie.
It's great.
Jack straight up says this is the greatest. Yes, like
He ruined
this is,
it for some
yeah,
people.
yeah.
in the room.
Like this is the greatest thing ever, and I can't believe
This is their ET.
Yeah, this is exactly right. And I explained to them the first time I had watched E.T., and the E.T. was scary, whimsical, and
You
just
can make it work.
I won't make it work. But it was so weird, and was like nothing else I'd ever seen. That type of movie making is so simple to understand. Why don't you just make more of those? Because
JJ tried. He tried.
No, he didn't. JJ didn't try.
Super 8.
Super 8 was not it. That alien was killing folk.
Well, yeah, but that's true.
But here's the one good thing that Super 8 did. JJ does the thing that always happens. He starts
Super
something.
8 created Stranger Things, I believe.
It did. It's exactly where I was going. People steal from stuff and realize when the first episode I watched of Stranger Things, I went, oh, they stole this from JJ. I hope they're paying JJ.
Yeah.
And everybody, this is the greatest movie making. No, it's called Super 8. It was already done. It was done better. But what didn't have? It didn't have a slapping soundtrack is what it didn't have.
Yeah.
Nobody was running up that hill.
On Super 8?
You were saying,
No.
yeah.
Yeah. Stranger
Did
Things.
you watch Ryan Gosling on Saturday Night Live?
I watched Ryan. I haven't got the, and I'm saving it.
Did y'all? Ryan and Harry Styles. Harry Styles is an attractive man
Harry
as well.
Styles is an attractive man.
I
not
never
afraid
had
to say it.
okay.
I'll say,
I'm not gonna
say it.
I'm
I'll
not
say it.
gonna retroactively get on the sign of your times, but
I've retroactively got on it.
no, of that album, that was the one song I was like, I really like that song.
Hello, I've got on it. I haven't listened to before a week ago, I hadn't listened to anything Harry Styles.
Well, that's a good
one
song.
thing.
It's a good song.
I'm all about Harry now.
And he's a nice guy, and he's attractive,
Is he nice?
and he's funny. He's good on SNL.
Is he?
Yes.
All right, I'm down.
You need to. 2 weeks ago, actually, 2 weeks ago was Ryan Gosling, and then Harry Styles, SNL.
I'm down. Well, Ryan Gosling always had my heart when he did that comedy with Russell Crowe. The bad guys, the other guys.
Yeah.
That was insane. That was insanely funny. I did not know he was funny.
But he did good in Driver too, and he was
He
basically
didn't do anything in Driver. He just sat there.
He sat there and
he
looked.
sat there and said, "I am."
Sat there and looked good.
I'm Ryan Gosling, and that jacket. He always has. Here's the thing: it's in his contract that when Ryan Gosling goes onto a movie, that he has some stylist go, "We have to make a thing." There is nothing more
He made a misstep.
in that movie. In Hail Mary, he brought back that cardigan, all those weird science shirt, and hanging your glasses
His little
off
nerd
your
shirt.
ears.
His nerd shirt.
His nerd shirt.
The person
Was in a cardigan today?
Huh?
Is that why your son was in
My
a
son loves cardigans.
they
That did nothing but make him, that just leveled him.
cardigan? He was in a cardigan.
Period.
So the nerd shirts are back in. They said, however, the way he wore his glasses was apparent. He's a person that's never worn glasses in his life.
Exactly, because you're bending out the frame. But here's the thing. That worked for me. I'm not going to lie. Ain't going to lie.
But
Ain't going to lie.
crap.
I like one of the Easter eggs on the show is that when, and you may have not noticed this, but he has his whiteboard when he's trying to remember everything and he's writing down question marks about himself. He wrote muscles always question mark, which just busted up because everybody remembers him from Remember the Titans when he was a skinny guy. He was the little bitty thin
yeah.
guy, and so now
That's
my
right.
son's favorite
I
movie,
forgot he was
my
in the movie.
son's favorite movie is Remember the
Of course,
Titans,
it's football.
and we have to
Loves it.
watch that show. And now I have to go. Do you see that guy? You see that guy? That's him. Everybody.
Lord.
Denzel is in that show.
Good Lord.
There is nobody better than
Remember the
Denzel.
Titans must be the.
I
Oh,
made
and
my
the guy,
our producer's losing it over
the guy
Denzel.
from Falling Skies.
I lose it over Denzel. I will watch anything Denzel is in. I don't care if it's Equalizer 1, 2, 3, 4. He could keep making. It could be Equalizer 12. I'm watching it. I'll be in the hotel room when I turn on television. I know Equalizer's on. I'm gonna watch it.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah. Not. Yeah. Did- Her mind thought that was a good idea. He thought, you know what we could do? We could get Queen Latifah to replace Denzel.
What's
That would
that?
be like the, Jerry could
Latifah.
probably replace Denzel. We get no. I mean, come on, people. Come on.
Did you see the rebooting X Files?
Yes.
Oh, are they?
The rebooting X Files.
And who's starring?
I don't know.
We
Not
don't
Queen
know.
Latifah.
Queen Latifah. Basically, Queen Latifah is starring in X
I
Files.
don't know. But I'm not. X Files was my mother's favorite show from 1990 to 19 whenever it went off the air.
Quick question for you. My wife, who has never watched
My
a single
wife?
episode of X Files,
Excuse me?
never, because she's stuck up.
Does she not believe?
No, she doesn't believe. And she says, I'm interested in this. Do you think this is something we could watch with our children?
Probably not.
And I go, honey, I said, I watched the X Files
We watched it when we were
at
children.
night. And I said, when I heard that music, that I start sweating because there were some episodes in
That were
the
freaky.
Exile.
You remember the one where the stretchy guy went like through
No,
the mail
stop,
slots?
stop. The X Files traumatized me because I went through a period of insomnia, and the X Files was on late, and all I got was this uptight Karen lady and David Duchovny who was like, "It's aliens," and she's like, "No," blah, blah, blah. And then they have these weird things that would take place
Fox and Mulder.
that messed me up, and to this
They
day,
had a circus one.
They
A
were-
circus
oh
one.
my, I couldn't go. I can't go to any Barnum and
They
Bailey.
did every
I can't
freaky
go.
thing they could on that
did
show.
They swung for the fences on that show,
And they hit most of the
and
time.
they did, and it messed me up so bad because first off, nothing ever happened during the day. Everything was at night.
Oh, yeah. it's dark.
Everything was always dark, and it's like, why are they investigating this stuff? You're the FBI. You should know that this stuff exists. And then they have these swamp people. It
Chris
was
Carter?
insane. I can't handle X
Something
Files.
Snow was the guy that did the music.
I can't
Mark
handle
Snow.
X Files. Period.
X Files is creepy.
It wrecked me, and I'm
My
afraid to
mother
expose my children to
loved
that.
David Duchovny.
David Duchovny is it. If there was
Loves some
ever a
Fox
person
Mulder.
that
Oh
should have
wait,
been
I just named most. It's Fox Mulder and Scully.
Scully. Those are so TV names. Mulder and
Good,
Scully.
though. They're good though.
They're good
I like
names.
that. Fox? Who's named Fox? You should name your next kid Fox, Jerry. Adopt
I'm
another
not pro.
Another one.
Another one.
This is my boy Fox.
Yeah, I could do a Fox.
Jack and Fox.
I tried I named. I got mad because I told Jen I tried to name Jack Bruno. She did not like that. And I said Bruno Baker. That sounds like a name that I love. Bruno. She's like, Bruno Mars was really big. She's like, no, people will think. I was like, no, Bruno's a great name. Bruno sounds like somebody you owe money
Sounds
to.
like the guy that beat up Popeye.
That's exactly who that sounds like. I want Bruno. And no, I had it settled with Jack. But deep down,
I like how you're cradling your arm.
here's the thing. He looks like a Bruno.
Jack is definitely
He looks
grown
like
into a Bruno.
He's 6'1", 240.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy.
I've grown up a bit.
Yeah.
I'm twice the size you are.
He's 13 and drinking.
Trying to explain me.
Drives. Has
Pour me a pint, Daddy.
has a beard. He sounds like an old English man. Why did you get this?
I drove up to the pickleball court the other day and saw a large, from the distance, looked like a Mexican man. And I was like, who is that playing pickleball with us? And it was your son.
That's how it is. That's how it is. I know. It's very interesting.
He is literally
He's a monster.
6 foot,
He is 6 foot tall.
245 pounds,
Yep.
and 12 freaking years old.
He just turned 13. He just turned 13 the other day. So there you go. So now the testosterone's coming in.
Wow.
Literally has a mustache.
Poor kid.
Huh?
No, he still
It's
talks like
getting
this.
there. It's once in a while. Every
gonna-
once in a while, it's getting
He's gonna have a Mike Tyson voice. Is what's about to happen.
Oh,
No, he's gonna have the Mike Tyson voice where he just has a high pitch all the
I
time.
want to drink out of your goblet, Daddy.
Has that list. Has a list like that. It's 2:30. That is what that's 2:30. Can we watch some stories on the television?
That's Jack?
No, I'm saying the Mike Tyson.
Oh,
We're saying that Jack will probably be like a Mike Tyson with a.
yeah.
Mike Tyson beat up a guy on a
Soft-spoken.
plane.
Soft-spoken and huge.
That's how it is. Anyway, that does it for this episode. We thank you for listening. Go watch Hail Mary. It's probably one of the best movies that you'll see until Dune comes out in December. And Grogu's coming out in May.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be. That should be fun.
That's not going to be any good. But I'm going to watch it.
I'm
I'm not going to watch Spider-Man.
I love
I'm
Spider-Man.
anti-Spider-Man. I
What?
can only handle one Zendaya movie a year, and it's Dune.
Jeez.
I can't handle a Zendaya.
Chitani.
I'm not a big Zendaya fan.
Okay.
I'm not a big Zendaya fan. I want to be a Zendaya fan.
Why are you not?
Because she's just always the same.
She's of course highly attractive, but
Zendaya is
she
highly
has-
attractive.
She has
She's meh.
Zendaya is highly attractive.
She's meh.
Enrique, is
her
Zendaya?
skin
She's
is
meh.
flawless.
What'd you say?
She's meh.
Enrique says meh.
Perfect haircut right now.
No,
Enrique
meh.
says meh.
Oh,
Enrique. Okay, let's put this into context.
Enrique says meh.
Enrique
Enrique is more
says
attractive than Zendaya.
meh.
Enrique
Meh.
just said Enrique feels that he's more attractive than Zendaya.
Enrique says Zendaya is mid. Enrique is an absolute fool.
Send an email to Board Game
If she had some
Snobs.
more meat on her bones, it'd be a
Oh my
different
goodness!
opinion.
Please get him off this episode. The
You want Megan Thee
reviews,
Stallion?
the
Is that what
reviews
it is?
of
Zendaya the Stallion? Is
The
that what you
opinion-
want?
Hey, I'm looking for natural, not
Okay.
plastic.
Oh my goodness. The
That's a
opinions
whole
of
different
Enrique do not
podcast.
reflect the opinions of the Board Game Snob. Please send an email at boardgamesnob@gmail.com
Bye-bye.
to tell Enrique that he's wrong and
He's
that
over there just holding back.
yeah, say goodbye. Say goodbye.
I said goodbye.
Okay, I'm goodbye.
Thank you for tolerating this episode of the Board Game Snobs. Stay classy.